During the COVID-19 pandemic, Apostle Chibuzo decided to invest in human development by sponsoring 46 young men and women to Turkey on an all-expense-paid educational scholarship and help alleviate poverty by randomly giving to underprivileged persons. The early part of the year 2020 brought in the threat of coronavirus disease, which loomed over the continent. The spread of the COVID-19 prompted food insecurity fears in Nigeria, with Nigerians experiencing rising prices and panic buyings. Jobs were lost and people became financially incapacitated. Panic, fear, and uncertainty became the order of the day. To curb the COVID-19 pandemic, the government enforced lockdowns and restricted gatherings, which fundamentally changed people's lives, not just with regards to public health, but in terms of the welfare of the people. In a country where majority of its population have to go out on daily basis to work in order to feed, it was tough. In the middle of the pandemic, when people began tightening the grip on finances, Apostle Chibuzo decided to do more. Apart from random donations of cash and foodstuff to underprivileged persons, he decided to dive heavily into international scholarship. Even though tongues began to wag, because according to them, international scholarship was expensive and the period of the coronavirus pandemic was a wrong time to invest heavily. Apostle Chibuzo paid deaf ear to these complaints. For him, human development and bettering the lives of as many persons as possible was his number one priority. Even though Apostle Chibuzo had sent over 200 persons abroad over the years, as well as trained hundreds of persons in Nigerian universities, in the year 2020, he decided to start focusing more on international scholarship upon discovering that people he sent abroad were doing much better than their counterparts in Nigeria. As coronavirus kept biting harder and the economy became worse, for Apostle Chibuzo, human development was his number one goal, and nothing could stop it. He picked up young men and women who had given up on tertiary education in Nigeria, not to talk of abroad, and began the process for them to get an education abroad. The beneficiaries, who were all from underprivileged homes.
God, Jesus in action.
Dr. Jesus in action.
God is here.
Daddy, we want to say a very wonderful happy birthday to you, and a very happy birthday too to OPM. OPM anniversary today, we know that God has changed our life for good. All of us, we are in Europe. It's not easy. We did not pay 1 naira for it. We have children from parents that don't have. Everybody here, and Papa no get money. For today, we are in Europe. We are in our rooms, no problem. Daddy still bought textbooks for us and workbook to enable learning faster for us. We want to thank every member of OPM because now our offering and our tithe, they make this waka they go well. Shout out to every member of OPM. If you know before, now we are for day. See me. I mean, now the flex, no. Big shout out to Apostle Chibuzo give Chinyere. The church cannot change you one day, change your church. Lenum now. Ewe pink lips.
As the coronavirus pandemic and its effect still lingered, Apostle Chibuzor commissioned the 15th OPM Free School.
Okay, this is Ogoni Camp.
Yes, sir.
And because these two beautiful children, God has remembered this community. Amen. And brought water and school. Amen. So today, I dedicate this to the name of the Father, Amen. And of the Son, Amen. And of the Holy Spirit. Amen.
He donated a multi-million naira life support ambulance to the Rivers State government. The move was to support the efforts of the Rivers State government towards curbing the spread of the coronavirus. Apostle Chibuzor began the random giveaway. Every day he drove round Port Harcourt, giving away foodstuff, cash, and relief materials. When total lockdown was introduced to some parts of Rivers State, he continued the random distributions in the part of town that was yet to be locked down. In the course of the free distribution, he randomly distributed COVID-19 relief materials like cash and foodstuff to less privileged persons, which included hawkers, pregnant women, random persons, and past OPM-free restaurants. Under a well-orchestrated plan led by him, free food and good sums of money were distributed to hungry and underprivileged persons. God bless Apostle Chibuzor Gift Chinyere for being an answer to the cry of many. Only a life lived for others is a life worthwhile. We rise by lifting others. Your success is directly proportional to the number of lives you have touched.